Welcome back to Quad Radio, and welcome back to the Maxxis Gneral GNCC setup to what looks like is going to be another spectacular weekend coming off of great weather in Florida. A little rain at the beginning of the ATV race, but nonetheless, I mean, great temperatures leading up and through the race and actually right into this weekend. We're talking 80-some degrees or so, possibly, they're saying, in Georgia, and that's got to be one of the hottest starts to the season. And, you know, it kind of coincides, I believe, with the way things have started off as far as the racing is concerned. And with me right now, Jeff Pickens. And Jeff, I think you can probably agree with me on that. And I know that Florida, you know, traditionally is one of those races where everybody just goes and tries to get through it. But I think a lot of people showed a lot of good cards down there, and I think you're one of them.
Yeah, you know, didn't go totally how I wanted to, but you know, I had a good start and was running well till I had some mechanical issues, and you'll have that. That's part of racing. So we just all try to limit those to the least amount of them, and you come back the next weekend and see what we got.
No doubt. And I know you're coming off of a season that you're probably not necessarily excited about whenever you look back on 2011, especially, you know, the seasons leading into that. Things were on such an upswing for you, and it just kind of leveled out there for you last year. But I think it gave you an opportunity to kind of step back and reevaluate a few things and dig a little deeper.
Yeah, definitely. You know, 2010, I had a pretty good year. Like I said, I achieved a single-digit number, and that's the best thing I've done so far to date. And, you know, I didn't have the year I wanted, but I guess I can't really complain. I'm still number 12, and there's a lot of guys out there that would love to be in the top 20 alone. So I'm still fortunate to be here, and, you know, I'm just trying to have fun. I regrouped a little bit with my program, and I'm putting a lot more time and effort into it. So hopefully that pays off at the end of the year.
I know you're a rider that did spend some time down south, but I hear that you also spent a lot of time home, and you guys were blessed with this mild winter, and this might be an advantage to a lot of people in your situation that maybe didn't take the extra time to go out and pound the sand whoops all winter.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I come down to the Borch camp for a week there and spent the time with them. You know, you never can go wrong riding with the champ as far as that goes, but other than that, we stayed home all winter, and we had pretty good weather. We rode in the dirt. The ground never really froze. We rode in a lot of wet weather, but, you know, we'll find out tomorrow where everything's at, and I'm not really looking forward to this heat because it definitely hasn't been this hot where we're at, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll get some rain like we did in Florida and cool things off a little bit.
What kind of things have you done to prepare yourself in the last week since Florida?
Well, I rode the Key West on the Harley to condition my back a little bit, so if you want to call that conditioning. But no, we took a couple days and relaxed. Went to Key West for a day and come up the bike week and spent some time with some GNCC guys. And you know, with yesterday we took time and did a little bit more cleaning up on everything, and I got to do a little bit of work this morning, and we'll be ready to go.
That's kind of what I was alluding to. I know you had a little bit of relaxing time, some good times, man. Did you guys go to the water park, you said?
Yeah, we met up with the B&R crew and went and spent a day at the water park at Disney. I haven't really been to Disney since I was 3 years old, so that was kind of cool to go there for a day and relax, and I think my skin's paying for it all a little bit. I'm kind of sunburnt, but other than that, we're pretty much ready to go.
Sounds good, man. It sounds like you got a great attitude. I think that's probably a good thing you could have done, man. Relax and refocus. Actually, probably didn't think a whole lot about racing, did you?
No, not really. You know, we've been riding the past couple months and putting a lot of time in, and it's kind of nice whenever you can. I used to come up and from Florida, you go straight to Dormtown and ride for a couple days and come to the race, and then it seems like by the time you get to the race, your hands are so wore out and you're so tired. It's kind of nice to just, you know, take Florida as a little bit of vacation in between and relax, because you've pretty much prepped the past couple of months coming into it, so you might as well relax for a few days and get yourself ready for the race.
I can say one thing. I mean, to me, you seem to be probably as relaxed as I've ever seen you at the racetrack. I mean, you seem to be in that Key West state of mind almost, man. I think that trip might have done you some good.
Yeah, we're going to find out here tomorrow real soon, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm sure we will, brother. Now, tell me a little bit about what your plan is for this weekend. Do you have any real goals set for yourself?
Well, since Florida didn't really go as I planned, my number one goal for this weekend is to finish. You know, I'd like to be in the top 10, but ultimately I need to get some points. So my number one goal is to come out and just finish and hopefully not have any mistakes, and I'll be inside the top 10 at the end of the day, and that's our single goal for the weekend.
And a lot of good support behind you again this year?
Yeah, you know, I have Waynesburg Yamaha, GT Thunder. without them, I definitely wouldn't be here. I have to thank them too, first and foremost. They helped me a lot. My fiance Tracy, our whole pit crew with Jim Wise and the Living Goods and my buddy Todd, they put a lot of time in helping me on the phone and doing whatever else. That nobody's up here without having a support crew behind them. You definitely have friends and family that help us get to the races and help with all the small things at home, because it is like having a second full-time job. But also Wiseco Pistons, G4 Graphics, Fly Racing, Hyper, HLS, DP Brakes, PowerMad, Precision, Moto Pro Training, Pasilla Chiropractic. I think I got just about all of them.
Wow, you do have a great support program back there, man. A lot of people believing in the program, and I can understand why, man. It looks like the best is yet to come.
Yep, we're going to try turning things around this year and get that single digit back on the bike. That's what we're after, so we're going for it.
Sounds good. That is Jeff Pickens. I'm Rodney Tomlin. This is Quad Radio.